Flossy friends, it's Christy, Stitching Mum of Two Monsters here for my September wrap-up. I am going to first say I'm sorry for the lighting. It is a dark, dismal, rainy day. Lots of thunder happening. I've got lights on everywhere. I found my ring light, probably not got it on the right setting. All the others made me look like a vampire. But anyway, I'm going to go with it. So, welcome. I hope you enjoy what you see. This is a channel about my cross-stitch. And I'm probably going to say a lot because I'm out of practice, people. Sorry. I know I do this every month, but as soon as I push record, everything in my brain goes away. Just dissipates. Anyway, as I said, welcome. I really appreciate you coming to join me today. I know there's lots of other Flosstubers out, so any little view I get is greatly appreciated. Welcome to anyone new, and thank you for my existing subscribers who have come back to see me. It's been that little bit of time. Today it's going to be a little bit longer because I've got new... no FFOs, no finishes. I do have 3 new starts. And I have hockey stitching. I've got temperature stitching, both the lows and the highs. Not much haul. So I'm going to jump straight into it. So grab a tea, coffee. That reminds me my tea is actually nearly empty. So I might end up pausing and going to get a new one. Oh, yeah, that's cold now. Anyway, I'm just going to go. So, new starts. I'm going to jump straight in. Is a hands-on design, January. Let it snow. I am stitching this on 14 count black Ada. Here is where I am up to, and I started this, when did I start it? 3rd of September. Not much to see, not much to go by. Every little stitch counts though. Where am I going to put these? I've got 2 big totes full, so maybe. Next is, oh, that's that one. Oh, well, I just showed you the wrong pattern. It's not Let It Snow. Oops. It was February's. You're like, Christy, that doesn't look like that. No, because it's not. It is the February You'll Hold My Heart. Now that looks like that. Oh, I'm off to a great start, people. Sorry. Alright. That can go there. Next is... oh, that's pretty precarious there. I have a feeling I might pop it down and pop them up. I am doing the Tingle series by Lizzie Kate. I am doing them all as one. If I can find a picture of what they look like all together, I'll pop it up here. But since this one's out, I'm starting with this one. I am stitching on Fortnight Fabrics Round Trip 18 count. Ada. I'm not going to, well, I'll just unwind, but here it is, just a very small start. I am doing the, I'm sorry for the reflection of the ring light. I am doing the free border that is on Lizzie Kate's website. So again, a very small start. It will come up very soon in temperature stitching though. I'm pretty sure because I'm close to finishing a couple. Oh, and I started that one on the 6th of September. And I'm doing the DMC conversion. Now, the next one, did a stitch along with Steph X Stitch on Flosstube. We are doing the Dance at Nightfall by Rose Catherine Kahn. It is charted by, I always get this wrong, Sunflower Stitches. I am doing it on 25 count. Oh, here's what it was look like. Magic. I'm doing it on 25 count, 2/1 tent. Here's one of my needle minders. Very appropriate because this particular piece is inspired by the Ekatar series by Sarah J. Maas. Again, small start. It's just in black. I probably won't go through all bags and everything today because I need to whip through. Alright, so I started that on the 27th of September. Now, whips. So I will do hockey stitching first, if I can find it. There it is. I am doing this on my oldest piece, Tiger Dreams by Aimee Stewart. It is a Heaven and Earth design. Have I moved it? I think I started this one in 2015. It is on 18 count Ada. I am seriously behind now because I've been meaning to do this for a couple of weeks. I've put it off. So I've only done pre-season games. We're like 8 or 9 games into the regular season, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. Considering there is like 3 games per week on average. I have done so far on this piece 1,950 stitches, I can tell you that. So I'm now 35,690 of 103,200, and I'm 34.58% complete. So I am hoping, so this is where I'm up to, I am hoping that I make a real good dent in this. I would like to see this finished within the next 2 years. I do not want it to reach 15 years old for such a small, relatively Heaven and Earth design. But, so that is the very end of the piece. So up there's one whole row, so now I'm starting in this lot. I've probably got a good 2,000, maybe more to do. Probably actually more, if I'm being honest with myself. I haven't added into my spreadsheet the last couple of games. Oh, I better put Tingle series away. Yeah, so that's that one. I'm loving it. Now, flip the page. Okay, so I'm going to do the lows first. These are my old pre-2024 projects. Most are a lot older, like 2018, 2015, well, that was 2015, upwards to around pre-24, yeah. So, number 0 was my World Travel bookshelf. I didn't work on it. I'm struggling with the paper copy. I need to go and find the old file. I have it on a hard drive. I need to find that, put it attached to one of my son's computers and send it to myself. So I owe it 2 hours. So with these ones, unlike the highs that only get half an hour on paper patterns or 100 stitches, all these are nearly paper patterns and they're going to get 1 hour of stitching. So number 1 was Snow White, and I don't actually have that here. Pause please. Okay, so sorry. So number 1 got 3 hours. It is my Snow White Thomas Kinkade piece. If I've got before photos, I will put them up side by side. Here is where I am. So I'm going to be stitching all this brown and then going in and filling just in this quarter. So that's it. So my Evil Queen and Snow White. Both of those are mine, and I got that needle minder from someone else. I'm not sure who, sorry. It was a very long time ago. I started that one on the 16th of January 2018. And he's just using the kit material. And he's going to go back because a van just pulled down the side road, like side driveway. I've got 5 or 6 units beside and behind me. Right, 2 and 6 are Rose Lights, my Chatelaine, which I have over here. So I've got to keep them all in the bags, otherwise between 2 cats and knives, they get wrecked. Oh, this one is in a pillowcase. All right. So this one got between the 2 numbers, it's numbers, as I said, 2 and 6. It was called 9 times, so it's got 9 hours of work on it. The actual material is not showing. It's a beautiful light pink. I dyed it and baked it myself, so it looked like dried rose petals. But that is where I am up to with that one. And I started that one on the 26th of April 2020. And I am going to put them away because I've noticed that roof's leaking a little bit, so I don't want any water to get on any of these. Oh, apparently the house has been sold to an investor, so I should be able to stay, hopefully. The real estate agent have said, but until I sign something, I'm not holding my breath. All right, that I'll have to fix. Okay, so my numbers 3 and 7 are my Teresa Wentzler Egyptian sampler. Do I have a copy of that one here? Yes, I do. It will look like this. I have this on my Omnic frame. And again, oops, a lot of park threads. And here I am. Hang on, I'll get that behind. So here I am. It was called 6 times. I think I didn't write it down. I've got owe it. I think I actually owe it like 2 hours. So yeah, it's very, very cute. In my haul, I have got something regarding the Omnic frame, which might help it a little bit easier. And I just have a cover. It's not quite wide enough. Alright, so numbers 4 and 8 are Femma by Alexandra, Adelaide. I am doing this piece entirely in beads. This is what it will look like. hoping to put this on a frame because I'm getting to the stage where the Q-snaps are just not cutting it. Because I have to move them on that. So this is where I'm up to. Nice. It's okay, Papa. Oh, that's not... Oh, that light's harsh. Not looking. I think it was better down here. There we are. So that's where I'm up there. I love it. How many times did I work on that? So I worked on that for 6 hours. Being beads, it does take a lot longer. It is on 14 count black Ada, and I started this one in January 2021. 4th of January 2021. Alright, next is numbers 5 and 9. It's checking his list. And that is in... Where did I put that there? Different type. It's a dimension stocking. What's this one? I'm doing this for Benjamin. This one was called 4 times. Oops. Using little kit. Here. So I started this one on the 17th of January 2021. Just all using kit stuff. Sorry, I'm probably rushing through because I keep running out of storage and I can't edit it and load it, and I'm just having all types of trouble. I need to get my laptop fixed or a new phone or something. Oops. Precarious. Okay, so that was all my old whips. I've got a headache. I'm sorry. I'm probably looking like... Anyway, go through it, Christy. Go through it. Let me put all that down there so I can get to the new stuff. So we have the temp stitching highs. 0 didn't get called, which was my dragon in a cup, so he wasn't worked on, so I'm not bothering showing you. My bondage little pony, it only got 100 stitches. You can see progress though. So that's where I'm up to. It was started on the 13th of January 2025, and it's on 28 count even weave. Just a random die. There's also one of my needle minders. So as I said, that was only called once, so only 100 stitches. Number 2 is my Quaker Aussie flag. It also was only called once. I will put a photo of it here. Goes that way. Sorry, there's a lot of park threads with this one. That's where I am. Started this one on the 26th of January 2025. It's on 28 count opal even weave, and it only got 100 stitches. Number 3 is my Carolina Hurricanes. I think he wasn't one that got the most, but I think maybe the second. Yeah, I think so. He is nearly finished. I think in October stitching, which I'm going to start as soon as I do this, we'll see him finished. And this is where I'm up to. So it was called 5 times, so it got 500 stitches. I started this one on the 3rd of March 2025. It's also on 28 count opal even weave. So not far with that one. And I am going to skip a couple of numbers just so I can pop this bag away and get out, because it's housing 2 stitches. This one actually did get the most. And it is my Toronto Maple Leafs. So it got 700 stitches. I've started this one on the 27th of April 2025. It's again on 28 count opal even weave. I haven't been saying who the designers are. So this one and the Hurricanes are by Neni Designs on Etsy. My Bondage Little Pony was by Robyn's Nest Boutique on Etsy, and the also Quaker flag is by Vivsters, also on Etsy. And you're probably going, Christy, why are you using these ones as your hockey stitching? Because I want to get my biggest piece done. And the hockey season goes from, pre-season starts in September. It goes all the way till June for post-season Stanley Cup playoffs. So it's a long season. All right. Noisy. All right. So number, I'm going to go back now. So number 4 is Dryad, which is my Heaven and Earth design. It's by Renee Beartemple. It is a, where is that, retired, I think. Yeah, I think she is. This one got 500 stitches. Again, I was working more on the black, and I've started more up in the browns back up the top here. I'm loving how this is coming out. This one is on 25 count, 2/1. Am I 1/1? No, 2/1, 10 stitch. Hey, that was not nice. I'm filming. Dude, you can come and say hello in a moment. Sorry if that just broke your eardrums. Okay, number 5 is Autumn Acres Farm by Hands On Design. I am doing the larger piece of the 2. It is on, well, I'm guessing 14 count. 14 count Black Ada. This got called 3 times. It's a paper pattern, so it got an hour and a half of stitching. And here I am. So I did up in the silo, pumpkin, sunflowers, and the fence. Working my way over. Once I finish all the white, I will go back and colour it all in. And that needle minder was Ginger Stitch AU. Itchy nose, Flosstube itchy nose, it's a real thing. Right, so now I'm going to jump ahead because I've done 6. So 7 is my another Haed. It is Jamie, Claire and Frank, Outlander one, Outlander. It is also retired. That way. And here I am up to. So I've started on some black with this one. That needle minder is Ginger Stitch AU. This one is on 22 count feldspar by Chromatic Alchemy. It's 1/1 full cross and it got 300 stitches. Started this one on the 26th of May 2025. Only a couple more to go. Pretty much flying through with this because I'm realising the time. Next is my 4 Delise by Ink Circles. Again, it's a paper pattern. This is what it will look like. I did 1.5 hours on this one as well. I'm using Silks for You PR 104. And this is where I'm up to. Oh, that is not doing the colours any justice. That's a little better, but not a lot was done on that. I must have got distracted, I think, during that 1.5 hours. Probably by a hockey game, let's be honest. Now, looks like this is my last one. And it is number 9, which is, I've got to put up a picture here. It's called Last Flying Beep. Swear words. By Helena Kovalchuk. It's cross stitch for you on Etsy. It is on 18 count Black Ada. This was called Twice. Just worked on the skull, so 200. Skeleton. So just 200 stitches. I started this on the 11th of August 2025. And that, I think, is all my stitching. My goodness, I just flew by. If that was too fast, please let me know, because I will try and go down a little bit more. It's just that I know with storage on phone, I'll run out pretty quick. That doesn't like it. Now, I'll be back in 2 secs. Okay, so I'm going to be quick with this. I found a whole pile of like inspiration and embroidering cross stitch magazines at the op shop. And so that was, there's quite a few in there that I'd like to give a go. Strain Embroidery Design, a creative approach. Give me some ideas for the show next year. Speaking of show, maybe I should jump into that. Planned. No. So Wednesday I'm going to film a Flosstube extra that is going to have all my show results. I'll put 13 pieces in. I did get some very good results. Didn't get any big ribbons, but I did get a special one. So look out for that on Wednesday, probably, yeah, Wednesday. Anyway, back to haul. I found this at the op shop, a mug rug, mug mat, got some embroidery. It's a whole kit. Give my sewing a go. Try different embroidery techniques. Applique one. I will jump to the really good one though first. From Hero and Stitch. And in there, I've got some little bonus, some stickers and some floss drops. But what I did order are the little things that go, bars that you go on so you can do quarter turns instead of doing that great big full, you know, turn, which might make it easier. Which, when I put them on, I'll show you, but can't wait to use them. And I'll give you an honest review when I do it. But I've been wanting to get them for quite some time, and they're from Hero and Stitch on Etsy. I found some, there are cosmetic bags, but they haven't been used. They're at the op shop, Estee Lauder, Calabash. No, both Estee Lauder actually. So they'll come in handy for smalls. Now, stitching. I got this, yes, it's from Temu. Okay, so it's, I've reached the maximum size. Okay, so hopefully. This one, I might end up cutting all that other stuff out. Now back to, I found a shepherd's bush, French open work. I think that's what it's called. The lighting is crap. I'm so sorry. But I also got a small, found the Embroidery Guild Small Treasures. This one was in a stash unload. How stinking cute are they? Comes with the little full kit. Because you know I love my my snow. I kind of have a theme here, people, I will admit. Welcome winter. Nice, please, darling. Primrose cottage stitches. Primrose cottage stitches, welcome spring. A cottage garden samplings, snow in love. You can hear people outside. I'm so sorry. Silver Creek samplers, love at first frost. Love at frost sight. Then we go back to cottage garden samplings, little brown bats. And the bald eagle. So I will do that for my father. Memory of him. Anything birds, it's basically for Dad. I'm not really a bird person. He really was. Alright, so that is it. I'm going to say goodbye. You're going to come and say hello? Nice, here. Come here. Come here. Come and say hello. Look at that. Say hi. Up, up. Come on. Up. It's like I'm not a trained monkey, Mum. Come here, cuddle. Oh, you're doing the switch. Come here. 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 Jump up. Up. I'm letting you jump up. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Can I say hi? No, he's not. Cuddle. Whoop. Now I'm going to fall. All right. On that note, I'm going to go. I hope you have a wonderful day, lots of stitching. Until I see you again, remember to be yourself because everyone else is taken. Bye, friends.